Y'all see the Sesame Street drip? Know what I'm saying? Press Sports. Drink the coffee and make you feel better. Let's get into it. What up, sports lights? Drink the coffee and make you feel better. Listen, we got a question. Who is the best player in the NBA right now? Who's the best player in the league? And the reason why this is such a problem this generation, because quite frankly, every basketball player right now that you could think of that's probably your pick for number one, he has somebody that rivals him that's just as good as he is, and they're almost even Steven. The problem with today's generation of basketball, it being one of the worst generations of all time, there is no clear-cut, dominant, number one basketball player. Never in basketball has there ever been a basketball player that wasn't generational, that wasn't considered the best basketball player. Now, you may see a guy like Wembanyama and say, hey, Pete, it's Wembanyama. That's the dude. But I don't want to hear that because Wemby don't get no playoff success. And this is his first year breaking out. Okay? This is his first year becoming good. He's not even a superstar. He didn't earn the right to be one. He just came good this season. It's his first season being elite for the regular season. That's it. All right? He has a breakout year this year. Then you got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be a lot of people's top pick for best player in the world, right? The man's most likely going to be a back-to-back MVP. He may win another championship. If he could win a two-peat in a row, he'd be saying something, right? But then you got the jokers. You know, a guy that puts up numbers. Some of them are inflated, stat padding. And he just gets them even if it's a triple-double on the wrong side, right? Because there's bad triple-doubles. Every triple-double ain't a good triple-double. You know, all money ain't good money, right? And that's what the Joker is. Then you got Giannis. Giannis spent half of this year being hurt. You got the emergence of Kawhi Leonard, the older statesman. Then you got the last three guys that's phasing out this generation. They're still active, but it's clearly not their generation no more. That's LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. So when you got the elder statesmen and the younger generation coming up, and the guys that's in their prime, all in one generation, one decade, you may ask yourself, what's going on then? Why can't this generation be good in basketball? But it's flawed in many ways. It's for the simple fact that there's no dominant basketball team. There's no number one dominant basketball player day in and day out that you could say by far is the most generational talent, better than everybody. You can see it with the eye test. You can see it with the stats. You can see it with the dominance. You can see it with the individual matchups. There is none, right? LeBron's generation was the last generation when you seen a clear-cut guy that you could say is the best player in basketball. Rather you believe it was LeBron or Steph Curry, at least there was somebody that was always at that top of the hill that separate themselves from the pack. Now you don't get that, right? That's the problem. So this lingers the question, who's the best player in basketball? When you got a generation where guys are breaking records, stat padding, and pretty much making a mockery of the game because what the product that you see is very flawed because of the rules. All right, so it makes it very easy to accomplish certain things in basketball. This is by far the weakest generation of basketball. Period. All right? I can't even tell who's really great because the rules are so lopsided. It could make a guy that's not as good seem as good. It could make a guy that's really better not seem the best, right? In certain cases, But if I had to pinpoint it to who's the best player in basketball, by default, I'm just going to go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be a two-time MVP, and he may win another championship. So I have to give it up to him as the best player in basketball. The rest of those guys, you can miss me with. Good, but they not real. We out. Peace.